Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45. Nctv45 Newcastle, The Train.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Legal issues. Paula Chalella, attorney at law, 113 North Mercer Street, Newcastle.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Today's program furnished by funding from Bill's Bake Shop, where smiles are everywhere. Good morning, Newcastle. A very pleasant welcome to this Thursday, the 24th of September, as we embark on and closing in on another weekend. We'll take it. Become that weekend warrior and enjoy as much as you can. Right now, let's take a look, first of all, at the weather or current temperature outside. 53 degrees. And not too shabby-cabby, as they would say. You got a little bit of cloud cover, but Lawrence County 45 weather says you're going to be opening up into some sunshine. And we'll take that as a resounding yes. But I bet the rain Sunday night into Monday going to be a trip and a half, so we'll talk about that later on in our show. And we have to mention the highways and byways out there, and that's just what we're going to do now as I wait for my faithful screen to change. And we go to the PennDOT cameras. Now, I'm not going to put up if it looks fine, I'll tell you if there's some congestion. Sometimes they don't have all these cameras up, folks. So let's look at Route 168, and this is Martha Street, and see what we have. Wide open, and this is one of their better shots, so you're going to get it here. As look at this. This is probably the most picturesque, showing you how clear it is out there. As far as the weather goes and as far as the traffic goes, seems to be moving along just fine. Now that's Route 1 where 168 is, and this is Martha Street, and we'll take a look at that and give you a little look-see at what you're doing if you're heading out and about this morning. here is Martha over my head, but you can see traffic moving along kind of normal for your Thursday, and the weather very much cooperating. As we continue on, let's see, Route 376, and they don't have the camera up in the Newcastle area. And then we'll go to I-79 and take a look at the 224 interchange, which all cameras, I really have to say, working absolutely excellent today. So we're able to bring you these great shots of the roadway, and traffic seems to be the same in all the spots, as you see some cars, but not an overabundance. People definitely moving around. Now, let's take a look at it if you're heading north into northwest Pennsylvania. Well, the first thing you do is take a look at the I-80-376 interchange, and what you'll see is just great travel conditions, as the weather's even cooperating. So take a look at this. Everything looking the same. Traffic a little heavier up on I-80 than as the going towards Pittsburgh area. So there you go, our little traffic report in case you're getting out and about today. And now let's get to the top headlines. Folks, it seems as though, in my estimation, that the Democrats are trying to make the most they can out of a COVID situation. Here's why I say that. As I've gone through these press releases today, they've warned you about every type of healthcare ailment possible. I mean, folks, I hurt my knee this morning, okay? Maybe a day or so ago. But I'm not entrenched in feeling bad about it and saying, oh, my knee hurts, oh, geez, and talking about every other ailment under the sun. It makes you really wonder. Now, let's take a look at what I'm talking about. The numbers evidently are going down. 898 positives, but we're not seeing people dying. We're not seeing hospital deaths, except in the nursing homes. Thus, we're experiencing some success. If that should be modestly agreed. I mean, the areas are bad, major metropolitan areas and areas that have the big, huge colleges in them. Those areas seem to be struggling a little bit. But for the most part, things seem to go well, and that's everybody's agreed opinion. And it becomes more prevalent when the Wolf administration does these things. First of all, you're well aware that he created an app. Yes, an app. In the first 24 hours, the governor urges everyone to make your phone part of your fight. Now, unless you're paranoid, Mr. Governor, what are you talking about? I mean, really? Yeah, this app, you can get this on the Apple Store or Google Play, and they want you to track, and they're tracking what you did, where you went, who you were with. Isn't that a little dangerous? Isn't that this slippery slope where the government has to know everything you're doing? I think it's called China. Now, if that's not dangerous enough, just in case, and we remind you that the East is a bad place. I call him the governor of Philadelphia. He reminds people. Now let's look at his actions and consider this the next time you're voting for a governor. He reminds people in York County to be counted in the 2020 census. Could it be that York County's numbers are down and he wants more money for Philadelphia? The governor of Philadelphia. Do not miss this. He then thanks House Democrats for not overriding his veto. And upholding measures for protecting, he uses for protecting Pennsylvanians from high school sports. Really? You're going way out here, folks. Out here, there's no problem. Presents a comprehensive, again, Wolf presents a comprehensive COVID testing prioritization plan and know your insurance amid the efforts to keep Pennsylvanians safe from COVID. The numbers are going down, Tom. This is a guy calling woof, woof, woof. He upped restaurants and taverns to 50% capacity. The State Police Bureau of Liquor Enforcement on the 21st and 22nd, 13 notices of violation. He's weaponizing his office and the departments under him. You better be careful, America. You better be careful, Pennsylvania, to recognize what's bad with this. It just keeps getting a little more bleak every time you look at it. As we roll on, I want to get to all his paranoid statements before we run out of this. The Department of Health, him and Rachel Levine, Pennsylvanians must know the signs and symptoms of sepsis, a life-threatening blood infection amid the COVID pandemic. Everything they're doing, he isn't addressing one job. Everything he's doing is about somebody getting sick. To read any more than the title doesn't make sense. The percentages out there with people that are having the problems of which he's mentioned is so small that it makes no sense. It holds no kind of truth or common sense. You know, my son's taking a critical thinking class. The arguments that are being made are so rangy. Just do what I say because I say it. I don't want to hear you. This is big and bad, and we're not going to question anything. You have to really look at this and scratch your head. And I hope you start realizing what I'm thinking, what I'm saying. COVID is bad, but you can't shut down because someone someplace else is sick. You have to work through it. Very important. Let's go to sports.
The Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle wants you to indulge in the food from their pleasing menu. The Cedars features Mediterranean, pub food, Middle Eastern cuisine, and so much more. They're open every day, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call the Cedars on the east side at 827 Addis Street, Newcastle. 724-658-9543. That's 724-658-9543.
Hello and welcome to the Cedars Sports Corner, and well, you got it. Let's get and first tell you about our top story that we had for yesterday. Notre Dame and Wake Forest has been rescheduled for December 12th. It was postponed because of COVID-19. Now, the game billed as, well, the marked date for the schedule was rescheduled till December 12th. The ACC announced that Wednesday. The game billed as the Duke's Mayo Kickoff Classic was originally set to be played in Charlotte, North Carolina on Saturday. The game was moved to Winston-Salem when attendance was capped because of the state's corona restrictions. Tuesday, 7 Notre Dame players tested positive for coronavirus 19. School also announced that 13 players were in isolation. So that's what kind of happened there. University of South Florida pauses with virus concerns after Notre Dame game. And you might recall Notre Dame beat them last week. So let's get to the NFL. Tonight's matchup, the Battle of Florida, Miami at Jacksonville. Over in the NBA, your Thursday matchup, Lakers at the Nuggets. Over in Major League Baseball, your Thursday ball games. You'll have a 1:35 start Chicago Cubs at Pittsburgh. And Cleveland, 6:10, White Sox at the Tribe. Let's check that. The Mets will be taking on Washington at 6:05. The Yankees will be taking on Toronto at 6:37. That will be up in Canada. And the Mets are away. That's down in Washington. Your late game, the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, over in NHL hockey, Stanley Cup rolls on, and this so close to when they're due to start the season. There's no games Thursday. They'll be back together on Friday. Now, as far as any other college football goes, University Alabama Birmingham, the Blazers will take on South Alabama tonight, 7:30. That'll be on ESPN. So get ready for some great football action, and tell that coronavirus to stay away. Let's take a time out. We're going to be right back with a whole bunch more after this.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
This program sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company. Brian Ches, owner. Call 724-498-4760. Brian would be glad to visit.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Jim Micco and Sons, 347 East Washington Street in Newcastle, can service a lot of your lawn equipment. It's jimmickoandsons.com, their website, and you can email them at jimmickoandsons@verizon.net. Their phone number, 724-652-6911. Proud sponsors of community television in Newcastle. From Chalala and Carney Florist on Mill Street in Newcastle. Allie's Upper Crust at 1700 Highland Avenue has a full menu: pizza, roll-ups, salad, soup, sandwiches, strombolis, dinners. They are just great for dine-in or take-out. Don't forget to give them a call at 724-652-7553. It's Allie's Upper Crust.
As I get a little sloppy here with my coffee. Sloppy coffee. Well, you know, we talked about how and 53 still outside. We talked about how the Wolf administration keeps plugging diseases. You're going to hit your hand. Get an app to keep your health straight. What's interesting is then, in the same token, while they're trying to create a victim, the opportunity for dairy farmers to COVID relief closes on September 30th. So they start handing out things to people. Get COVID relief if you're a dairy farmer. Okay. How about this? Pennsylvania requests additional assistance for all SNAP recipients following a federal court ruling. They're just keeping and perpetuating that there's bad health out there. Now, the SNAP is needed because you have the schools closed. Why are we lagging behind? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. As we continue marching through this, and I want to get all through the situations that L&I launches UC Cabot and new employer live chat capabilities, giving greater access to unemployment claimants and employers. So they're trying to fill jobs, but you got people shut down. So how many jobs could there be? Yesterday we told you the unemployment was 10.3%. Gaming Control Board's September 30th public meeting can be viewed or accessed through an audio link. Okay. And if you want to go to the website for that, it seems funny because we didn't even get the opportunity of having any gaming here, Mr. Mayor or Governor of Philadelphia. So then what else do they want you to know? 3 state technology initiatives select as a finalist. Okay, offering real IDs to Pennsylvanians using mapping technology. So they're really into this mapping. Want to know where you went, what you did. Secretary of Agriculture highlights earn while you learn. Be an agriculture apprentice. Let's get everybody poor. Let's get everybody working on the farms. Let's give out all the freebies and let's keep control. That's what this sounds like. Learn the benefits and basics of driving electric vehicles in a webinar series they're having. And this is September 30th and October 1st. So go to PennDOT and look, they're going to have that series. The Diocese of Pittsburgh. Bishop David Zubik has received an increasing number of messages from people who want him to endorse one of the other candidates. He has written a letter to the faithful regarding election availability on our website and abundance. Let me see that. He's urging you to vote for candidates that are pro-life. I'm going to cut to the chase. We urge the faithful of our diocese, both laity and clergy, to help build a better society by executing their right to vote. It's not my role, nor can I tell you whom to vote for. The church must be about addressing issues grounded in our faith, says Bishop Zubik. But I'd like you to vote for pro-life. He's not allowed to tell you how to vote, but the governor is allowed to get the Steelers and the Eagles to tell you vote for me. That's what it's looking like. Just trying to give you some perspective, if you would. Well, let's go to weather, and we have these finish up things from the West Wing. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm going to finish them up now. Now, you've heard the governor, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, oh my God, it's COVID, it's COVID, it's COVID. Johnson & Johnson launches a massive human trial of COVID-19 vaccine. Could it be the sky isn't falling? Buried in a massive human trial of its COVID vaccine, paving the way for another option. The U.S. preps of the immunity campaign have to defeat the pandemic. The Wolf administration, through Operation Rhapsody, is offering unspread support for drug makers as they take time to nozzle the vaccine about the end of the year. So they're saying this is going to come out at the end of the year. And the Trump administration, the Wolf administration is acting like it's not going to happen. This is the same thing about the massive trial. I don't want to give you the same thing. Yet, the governor's keeping everything locked down. And the president did hold a news conference to talk about these actions. And the action that he had at the news conference is that will ensure that the U.S. dollar does not find its way to Cuba. They're asking Cuba or people that are sick not to participate. I can't. Wow. Not to interfere. So there you go. Now that's got that. On the morning show, we're going to talk about the shoebox parade. That leaves a lot to the imagination. 53 degrees, 95% humidity, winds are calm, barometric pressure 28.34, and dew point is the visibility 3 miles. So not too shabby when you take a look. And this is Cleveland. Can see clear all the way out. Here is Pittsburgh radar. and that's clear also. This disturbance down there not going to bother us. Let's go to Lawrence County 45 weather. We'll be right back.
My name is Brittany. I have suffered with depression for 15 years.
My name is Sam, and I've been experiencing depression for over 12 years. This is the first place I will always recommend for somebody to come if they're suffering from depression or anxiety or any kind of problem like that.
Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Run it again at Lindy's Lunch. Run it again with hot dogs, fries, burgers, and much more. For the 2-point conversion, try those daily specials. Run right in and you won't need hard to score at Lindy's Lunch. Before the game, just right for lunch, or anytime. It's Lindy's Lunch. 2402 Wilmington Road, Newcastle.
BSB. Big Shot Bobs are the wings for me. 50 flavors, make it right, you see. BSB has sandwiches you have to try. Stop in and you'll know why. Every day of the week you see. Call or stop in to BSB. Big Shot Bobs will be your favorite place, just like me.
Hello and welcome once again, weather fans, to Lawrence County 45 weather. And last night's cloudy low of 54. And what do you got cooking for your Thursday? Well, I know you got Cooking the Castle you're going to want to watch. But let's take a look at that local radar. Not much to shout out about. And when you look at the national scene, here you go. The rain, well, it's inching closer. You see the cloud cover now out in Indiana, southwestern Ohio, and then right here we got this clearing. So that means you're going to get a little bit more time to enjoy the sunshine. Here you go. Last night, cloudy, 54. Overnight. And your Thursday, well, sunshine and 79. Not too bad, but it's coming to an end. You're going to get a west wind, 5 to 8 miles an hour in the afternoon. Your Thursday night, partly cloudy, 54. And Friday, sunshine and 79. Winds will be from the southeast, 5 to 7 miles an hour. And that will be setting you up. And they put 80 up there, but I think you're going to be in the high 70s because of those cool nights. Your Friday night, mostly clear, 54. As you can see, we've had 3 nights of 54 degrees. So it takes a lot of work to get it up to 80. But Saturday, sunshine and 80. So we'll be towing that 80 degree mark. And then Saturday night, partly cloudy, a low of 60. Here comes the rain, folks. 30% chance. And then your Sunday, scattered showers. Partly sunny, 78. 50% chance. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 56. 30% chance of rain. Monday, mostly cloudy, 56. 40% chance of rain, Sunday night, 56, 30% chance of rain. Monday, partly sunny, 73. That chance of rain is 40%. Monday night, mostly cloudy, 52. 50% chance of rain. And then Tuesday, 66. 60% chance of rain. So Sunday through Tuesday, you're going to see some rain at some point in time, especially as the weekend ends and you get ready to go back to work. Just going to get wet, and that usually means leaves will be falling. So be careful out there. You don't go slip sliding around. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. We're going to take this break, hear from these great folks, and we'll be right back.
Shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
Hello, friends, and it's Los Amigos. Let me tell you what, great food. Whether you get the chimichangas, enchiladas, tacos, whatever you get, you're going to love them. The nice, friendly atmosphere. Stop by. Tell them Nctv45 sent you. It's Los Amigos sponsoring this program. Elham's for one great dining experience.
There's more than meets the eye. You gotta give them a Newcastle a try. The right small town for living. Look around.
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
As we wrap up here on Newswatch, a couple notes. The one thing that I have stressed on this station is not raining on anybody's parade. No pun intended. We have it seems we're going out of our way to avoid what has been a tradition, a success. And let me say something. When we avoid those goings on, let's take a few little examples here. 37 years of experience for yours truly. When I graduated from Duquesne and matriculated back to Lawrence County in Newcastle, I coached CYO basketball. Not raining on anybody's parade. When I took time to raise my family, they stopped having CYO basketball. They stopped having the little pizza parties and the little gatherings for, and those were high school students. Then they wondered why. Why could it be that those young folks strayed from the church? Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Well, we have a weekly update. Last year, they tried to combine the Veterans Day Parade with the holiday parade. Let's start marching. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Are we losing it? Are we going to be afraid they're going for a shoebox parade? Who says we can't have a parade? We've teamed up with New Visions to host an entirely different type of parade. There's no entry fee, but there is a $500 prize for the business or club creating the best float from a shoebox. Contact New Visions or the Hoyt for more information. Great job, guys. I truly mean that. But Christmas is about people coming together. If we continue this fear, it's not going to work. Wear a mask. Watch the parade. We have people standing together all the time. They're going to Walmart, but yet we can't make them vote. Really? I'm physically not getting it. I really am not. I'm trying very hard to understand what it is, but it doesn't make sense to me. Just on the corner, and I'm going to give a shout out, on the corner of East Street and Highland Avenue, Lawrence Williams, I believe he's opened the photography shop, and there is another little shop that is open there. Something positive happening in the city of Newcastle. Oh, I know, I got it. How come you didn't say anything about the white powder that went to the city building? Well, the person that did it should be punished to the fullest extent. And we should respect everybody, even if they don't have the same view as you. You know, at coffee this morning, I recited the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the republic for which it stands. That's your republic. One nation under God. Doesn't say who's God. Muslims, everybody's welcome. Indivisible. Don't create divisions. I gave you the example about Rocky's Market. We all buy greens. Some buy scuttle, some buy endive, some buy turnip, some buy collard. But in the end of the day, we're all eating greens. Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Make that a thought as you go through today. Might be the most important thought that you have. Because if you think that, and you treat everybody the way you want to be treated, a lot of our problems go away. A lot of our problems just fly away. Yes, we will be doing the football game Friday as the Newcastle Red Hurricane take on the visiting Central Valley Warriors. And yours truly, I've called the cable companies. I've called the internet companies. There will not be, and I will not put up with, the problems of the first two games. And I'll give game 2, that was away. You never know what you're walking into there. But I've talked to Mr. Flora, and we are working diligently not to have the problem. Just remember that. You can count on Nctv45. So make sure that you tell a friend and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them that Nctv45 is available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. That's Nctv45. Now make sure that you get that second cup of coffee or iced tea, whatever it may be, and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Yes, have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon. Remember, there's Mass this morning. There's the Nctv45 morning show. We've got Cooking the Castle up. We've got lots of programming that you'll enjoy. So stay tuned. We're right here for you. Have a great day.